to explain what the charts are indicating. Over to you, Kunal.
Thank you, Avan. So, very interesting charts for the two indices, which is Bank Nifty and Nifty, and both of them are surprisingly poised at a very different juncture for themselves. So, for example, this is the charts for the Bank Nifty, one of the strongest index so far in this leg of recovery for the index, and especially after the kind of correction the markets have gone through over the last 3 to 4 weeks. Now, interestingly, the charts for the Bank Nifty are showcasing that this is a major support the Bank Nifty has tested 3 times in the last 3 months. So, from the month of August towards September, October, the Bank Nifty has tested this level of 50,500 3 times. And on all 3 instances, whenever the correction has completed for the banking index, we've seen a recovery of sorts for the banking index. In this first leg of recovery, the Bank Nifty made a new high for itself. In the second leg of recovery, we managed to make a retest towards the previous gap resistance of 52,500, and now the third time is where the Bank Nifty is trying to take a support over here and then retesting this level of 52,500 mark, which means that if over the next couple of days we see a potential breakout of this 52,500 mark, we could be looking at least another 1,500 to 1,000 point rally for the Bank Nifty further from those 52,500 mark. That's why it's, I think, a very, very important technical resistance for the index. Then we come to the Nifty and how that the index has shaped up on the long-term charts. Now, rather on the short-term charts first. So, on the short-term basis, we are seeing that the index is now getting into a zone of underperformance. So, just a vis-a-vis comparison where the Bank Nifty is on the verge of a breakout this previous trendline resistance, the Nifty is underperforming by a margin of at least 300 to 400 points, which means that potentially, if in case the Bank Nifty strengthens further, then we could be looking at the Nifty coming back towards a breakout of this retest of this trend line, which is 24,700 to 800 mark. So the strength in the Bank Nifty is going to be very, very important for the market direction going forward, and that could probably decipher that whether the index would get back into a retest of the resistance of 24,700. But the third chart is a very interesting play, and that tells you that why on the index is seeing a bounce in the last couple of days and how this could be replicated into the previous instances. So this is the charts for the index on the medium to long term basis. This is the RSI for the index, and we've seen that whenever the RSI is hit back into a zone of oversold nature, the index has gone through a process of a rally or a bounce. That process of recovery or rally stays for at least another 2 to 3 weeks. And if in case there is any kind of a further selling, only then we form a major low or a base for the index, which means that if in case the selling intensifies for the index, we may be in for a retest of the previous lows, but that could probably be a zone where the market correction could probably end, and that could offer a very good opportunity for medium to long term investors.
Okay, point taken. So that's the view coming in.
Absolutely, indeed, that's the view coming in on what the charts are possibly indicating.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.